Let me confirm if I'm on a live for sure. I thought I'm on a live already. That is weird. Ain't this supposed to be a live stream? Oh, I think I'm already on a live stream. Yes. Fekere, thank you so much for joining. At least I now confirm that indeed I'm on a live stream. Thank you so much for joining. Oh my goodness. I hope I don't expose myself on this live because I just noticed that there's a screen that I was sharing without knowing. Fekere, thank you so much. I didn't see you yesterday. Yesterday was, I think it was all about appreciating you guys for supporting me to this time that I decided to go on a live. That is, I think, thank you. What can I say? Davy, thank you so much for joining. Davy John, thank you so much for joining. Oh, that is okay, Fekere. Thank you so much. Sorry about that. Thank you. Just a minute, guys. Guys, we can't be working like this. So, hey guys, welcome to this live stream. Thank you so much for joining. If this is your first time joining, which is probably the first time because this is the second live stream since. So thank you so much. If this is your first time and you enjoy, maybe you'll watch for like 20 minutes and you'll get to decide whether you like or not. And if you like, of course, you know what we do. You just subscribe and turn the notification bell on so that you can be notified whenever I upload a video. So thank you so much for all of you for joining, for watching. Thank you. Fekere said that I like the video. Now I know how to pin. If you were here yesterday, you know the struggle. So let me pin. So let me pin Fekere's comments. Guys, by the way, like the video and just confirm if you've turned on the notification bell on. If you've turned on the notification bell. Where I come from, we say that English came with a ship. So just pardon my English. So was so busy yesterday. Hi, Debbie. So guys, let's get into the video because of course this one I think, yeah, I hope so. It will be redirected to the YouTube channel. So of course, the people that will come later, they can watch on the YouTube channel. But of course, if you can, for you that will manage to watch while it's on a live, thank you so much. Lucy just joined. Thank you so much, Lucy, for always being out here to support the channel. I really appreciate you so much. So guys, let's start off with the video. Whom do we start with? Hey, today I'm bringing you some hot tea that I was personally waiting for because you remember that drama that happened between the Bichangas and the Rakistani. If you just checked the thumbnail, I think together with the title, uh, caught on my first live. Oh yeah, Diana, we were here yesterday. But thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you for always supporting the channel. Debbie Jones said that a second time around will be better today. I hope so. But I think it's already better because I can pin a comment. I can have, sorry guys, I have a flu, so I hope you pardon my unnecessary behaviors out here. So yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, as I was saying, I can now have myself on a bigger screen, so I think it's better than yesterday, but of course I know it will not be the best. I was reading a comment right up here. Second time around, yeah, thank you so much. Afronit, thank you so much for joining again today. I really appreciate you. Kerry George, hello, Auntie, and everybody. Thank you so much for joining the live. I really appreciate you. I've been seeing you in the comment section. We've been interacting there. Thank you so much. You people, hey, you really support me, and I really appreciate you. Gladys, thank you for coming. Guys, I need to mute before I expose myself out here. Yeah, thank you so much, Gladys, for joining again today. Too. I love the background. Oh, yeah, it's a virtual one. I also love it. Very beautiful. Thank you so much for that. Robbie Nack, thank you so much for joining. And the face is not blurred. Oh, yeah. It's better than yesterday for sure. Yesterday was horrible. Like, and you guys just stand up and I really enjoyed. I could not believe that I stayed out here for 1 hour and I was out here saying that I'm about to leave, but you guys were just understanding. I really appreciate you so much. Mark John said that here just in the background. Thank you so much for shouting yourself up because I could not know that Mark John watches because I just see the number, but I cannot know exactly. I really appreciate anyone that comes to the live chat to share, even just, letting us know that you're in the background watching. Thank you so much, Mark John. By the way, if you're watching, you're so free to just greet us and you can just be at the background. I really appreciate. Welcome everyone here. Fekere, thank you so much. Nairobi teacher is out here. Thank you so much for watching, for joining. I was just watching you for a few minutes because I was trying to get things right out here, and I think I watched for like some few minutes, and I really loved your reaction because, guys, Nairobi teacher, I gave my reaction on the same person. Some people came for me because I was like, you cannot be doing too much out here. That guy, hey, let me please. By the way, if you didn't watch Nairobi teacher's reaction that he just uploaded, less than 30 minutes, you want to go and check it out because I loved it. Thank you so much for that reaction. I'm so certain that after this, I'll watch. And sometimes I get to watch your reactions, Nairobi teacher, but I check it out on my TV. And sometimes I forget to share my comment, but I love your reactions a lot. Thank you so much for joining. Very supportive reactors, honestly, because people like NT, we know them out here. And of course, when they join your live stream, your premiere, I use them for some for some traffic out here. Thank you so. I really appreciate you guys, Nairobi teacher. When you join, it means a lot. I know you know. Let me pin your comments. I think I'm being honest, too honest. Thank you so much, Nairobi teacher. Cecilia, Neotrends, thank you so much for joining. Yes, Nairobi teacher, I see you. So, guys, check out Nairobi teacher, but I'm certain that 99% of you know Nairobi teacher, but just to remind you guys, maybe you want to go back and confirm if you've subscribed, if you've turned on the notification bell on, of course, you know, a very, very good reactor. Honestly, I enjoy his reactions. So, Mark John, you're doing great. I've been watching you for a while. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. So, I think I've acknowledged everyone on the live stream. Now we can go to the video. Yes, you can. Just a minute. This one. You guys will hate me for this. I'm so sorry. But of course, as I told you yesterday, it will be just for us a while before anything else. Now, I didn't prepare the screen because I want to share with you today's video. So let's get to the video, guys. Chai R, thank you so much for joining. Let's talk about the Bichangas. So this is what happened. I think it was last year. Yeah, I think so. They fell out with the Rakistani couple, and the Bichangas came out here, gave their side of the story, but Rakistani couple did not give their side of the story. So just a few hours ago, they came out here and had a lot of shady things to say about the Bichangas, and of course, we are here for it. We are being entertained by it, and of course, it will be so interesting to get to know their side of the story, which is super shady, honestly. just thinking out, just thinking about it, and what else? I think I forgot something else. We'll just get into it as we go. So, before I share the screen, guys, apparently, according to, so let me give you a background, which I think most of you by now know because these two, they're just out here most of the times activating. For them, I don't think it's activating, it's directly asking for, you know what, donations. Putting that aside, because that one you cannot even focus on it today because they've been doing that for the longest time. I think I even gave my reaction last week about the same thing. So for today, let's talk about what they had to say about the Bichangas, and maybe we can touch on the donations, which a lot of their audience are so pissed about that. You go to the comment section, oh my goodness, super, super funny because most of them are even unsubscribing, which, to be super honest, I would agree with them because at least you have to show what you're doing for you to ask for help. And of course, if you're asking for help, it should be for medication. Maybe you're sick. Maybe your child is going to school. That one I'll excuse honestly. But for you asking for help for luxury, that one is too much for me, according to me. So that is what they've been doing, and their audience, their subscribers are calling them out for that. And we'll get to see that later. But for now, let's talk about what they had to say about the fallout. In fact, this is the term that they were using, the fantabulous for, I think it was the Bichangas and Lenin and Vin. So this is what they had to say. Let me share the screen and then I'll come back and give my reaction on it because, oh my goodness, I didn't expect them to say that because, to be super honest, the Bichangas came through for them. That is just being honest. But of course, at the end of the day, someone is not supposed to help you and come for you in some way, but we don't know. Let's see, and then we'll give our opinion. So, guys, I'm looking for the screen. Did I mute? I hope you can hear me. Let me look for the screen because I didn't prepare in advance. I think by now you guys are so done with me, but I'll just catch up with you. Yes. Guys, kindly confirm if you subscribed. I'm preparing the screen, guys. Rakistani couple. I hope they've not. Yes. Oh. Guys, I hope they've not deleted the video, because that will be so messed up. That will be super messed up, because I thought that I'm going to. Yeah, it's still there. Oh, goodness. I don't know if you hear the audio. 409. So let me share the screen, guys. Just, I think I should give some of you a shout out. So Kemi Klaus is in the building. Thank you so much for joining. Just passing by to say congrats for the first. Yeah, thank you so much. Ash, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you out here. Thank you so. I've been seeing you. I really, really appreciate your support. Gladys said that my opinion on, let me pin this comment so that you can be going through it as I look for the screen. Uh-huh. Everyone in the chat room, hey, someone is greeting you. That is Mary Mo. Thank you so much for joining. I see all of you. Let me share the screen. Extra shows, hey, guys. I'm learning first year in marriage. Let's watch, then I'll give my reaction on it.
Too simply, situations that are not supposed to be taken so simply. Yeah, so being more wiser and taking more thought about situations that happen around me. Yeah. Now when I reflect back, some of the situations were crazy. And another lesson that I came to see actually with friends is that money really, like money can be downgrading factor, because Ian and I don't ever go to someone with a downgrading eye. Yeah. Like we love to just be friendly. But we were looked down upon because we didn't because have the of money. Yeah. Like in so many circumstances. So your money can be a really for a big factor, and then it also can cause so much stress in a family when you're trying to look for the money and it's tough. So those are lessons we have learned. Do you think we like our relationship you went wrong because of the stress?
Guys, as you heard it, this is what they said. Because, of course, they were talking about the fantabulous four, they were talking about the Bichangas, they were talking about Vin and Lenny, but they were very specific about the Bichangas. This is what they said. Apparently, they were being looked down because of they didn't have the finances. Yeah, that is what they said. Just being honest, guys, when they say that, I don't, you cannot know if that is the case for a fact, maybe we can just go by their word, but do I believe them? That can be subjective to an extent, for someone to look down on you because you don't have the money. Maybe they were not happy about you because of something else, you understand? Personally, I'll not even have an opinion on that, because it will be so hard to determine for a fact that they were looked down upon because of their financial position. Let me know what you think about that. Maybe I can read Gladys' comment, because she shared a comment on that. Let me read. I think my opinion on Corey is not a good friend. Irregardless, if one has a follow, you always reach out to former friend when they need you. Life is, yeah. By the way, before I came out here to give my reaction on there, it's a lot. Don't leave yet. They shared a lot. Of course, I'll be sharing with you. They had a lot to say about the Bichangas. I'll be sharing with you. So just responding on um, Gladys comments. Yeah, by the way, guys, before I came out here, that is what I was thinking, because they had a friend. The name was Nicole. I don't know if you've been watching them, you know Nicole was a friend too. What is the name? the Bichanga wife is Sylvia, but they fell out. So I was relating like, but now I went to confirm. I went to Bichanga's YouTube channel to see the relationship at the moment, and I saw that Sylvia opened a GoFundMe account to this friend that they fell out with, because the friend, that is Nicola, has been going through a lot. A lot, if you watch her, you know. So that one I'd say that that is what I was thinking, Gladys. But for Sylvia to come through for her at the moment because of what she's going through, I liked that about Sylvia. But before that, I was like, Sylvia, are you the problem because you fell out with Nicole? Now you're falling out with the Rakistani. Guys, I know most of you are fans to Rakistani. Not Rakistani, but the Bichangas. I'm just giving my own independent opinion to what they shared. I'm not saying that is the case. I'm just saying I'm giving my reaction on what these two shared. So initially, I'd think that maybe Sylvia is the problem, but we don't know for a fact if they looked down on these two because of their financial position. Let me see what you have to say about that. As I'm scrolling, I can see Andrew Senior, I can see Mr. Nice, I can see Justin. I can see who? Rosalie, I think. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining. So that is what they said about looking down in terms because of their finances. That one you cannot know for sure. But for me personally, I was so interested to know what they would say about the cheating scandal. You remember that time? If you didn't watch, maybe you want to go back and check out on my YouTube channel, because I talked about that for maybe 2 or 3 videos. I expounded on it. Some of the videos they deleted, but I got them before they deleted. So for you to get the background story, maybe you want to go back and check some of my videos. But for now, let's see what they said in today's video. So just a second, guys. Whew. So guys, let's see something else that they had to say. They had to say about the Rakistani. 44. Guys, let me know what you think about what they shared, because I have a
+6, I could not get myself ever again to go live because I was very scared of the backlash, of the questions, of just
in our own stress for the whole year, and that was reflecting back on you guys, and we do apologize
On
for
the
that.
channel,
On
yeah.
the channel, that it was coming back as so much of negativity, so much of stress. That is never our intention. Ian and I love life. We love to make you guys happy. We used to go live, for reggae nights on Friday, just because we love you guys to smile.
So one of the biggest problems Anek and I have is actually I'm the one who was at this big problem, is after the big fallout with the Fantabulous 6, I could not get myself ever again to go live because I was very scared of the backlash, of the questions, of just I did not know how to ever answer this.
Me too.
Yeah, so we've never gone live again, and with this we hope now we can begin going live, and
Yes.
we hope some of those questions we've tackled them here, and Aneka and I have sat down, we've discussed, and we are ready to handle anything that will come our way, because at the end of it all, there was nothing that my wife and I did that was wrong.
Yeah, there's nothing that we did that was wrong.
guys. So of course, if you didn't watch the Bichangas video, maybe just to recap for some of you that maybe you didn't watch, this is what they said. apparently, oh my goodness, sorry, Anaika, the girl that you're watching, was hitting on Corey. Yeah, it was drama on drama, and a lot. I don't even know how to say it, but should I write it down here? Let me write it here, guys. Let me write what I want to say right here. Yeah, that is what she was doing. Allegedly, on Corey's image, and that is why they fell out with the Bichangas. So, okay, let me roll the screen down so that I can know maybe if you can't hear me or something. Yeah, and that is why they fell out. According to the Bichangas, it's a whole story. I don't want to drag it because we have a lot to talk about today. So that is what the Bichangas said. But now coming to the Rakistani, of course, as you heard, this is what they said. They never did anything wrong. I don't agree with them at that because you're not giving any details. You know, I think I'm even getting ahead of myself. Let me share the entire, because of course, you know, I have to talk in between. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Am I giving them a tip so that they know when to do it? So let me share the entire screen and then I'll give my reaction on that. I'll let you know why I think they're lying, because there's a lot of things that they lied on this video, and that is what is making me believe that they're not being honest. Let me share.
And also, it's not like we are not going to come and start saying things about people who are to us
Supported
friends,
us, yes.
people who we considered friends. We won't do that. So that's why it's very hard for you guys to get a hang of what is you guys saying.
Yeah.
Because you won't hear it like that.
Yeah.
That is not us. Yeah, that is not us. Yeah.
Doing his phone and delay.
Yeah, it has been
Yeah.
so tough to be able to go live. We really want to. We want to interact more with you guys. The comments have been so tough. Like the comments.
So, guys, I think now I'll get into it. I know maybe I'm all over the place, but now I think you get the context. I'll share with you what they said throughout the video. So, as you heard, Anaika, according to me, is one very not honest person. I know the husband came out here last year, December, and came for her big time. If you didn't watch that video, they deleted, but it's on one of the videos that I gave my reaction on. Guys, I'm not even going to get into what he said. Too much, a lot. Embarrassing things. But of course, I filtered some of the things that he said. But one thing that I noticed from this video that they did, she's not honest. She cannot be honest with the audience. Even if you go to the comment section, the people that support them, the audience, they are really coming for Anaika because if you watch them, if you've been watching them, it's so obvious. It's so obvious that she's not honest. But it was so funny because when it comes to the point of asking for donations to pay off their car, to buy a piece of land, to construct on, to do this borehole thing they are talking about, she was very vocal. She was very honest, very free to share anything the audience want to know. But when it comes to being open about the concerns people had, that is what she would say. Oh, guys, I don't know. You don't follow them, Nairobi teacher. These two, if you follow them, you really get entertained because it's always drama. Every single day, there's always something they come up with. So this is what I was saying, guys. The audience, they've had some things that they've always wanted these two to clarify, but throughout this sit down video, Anaika evaded the questions. Like at some point, they even fought on video, but they deleted. But you can tell because the husband, what is the name? Rakistani. the Rasta guy wanted Anika to be honest with the audience, to tell them exactly what transpired when she went back to their home, but Anika refused. She could not do that. Let me share that dramatic moment. Then I'll come back and we'll continue. Guys, I hope I'm not all over the place. This was the point. Let me share.
Of tension around us, it has been because we have been dealing with paying other bills, like we had mentioned to you tribe when we
Ladies, give me please. Thank you. Give me that one please. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, the land that we got, it's a very good piece of property, and it's 1.6 million Kenyan shillings.
yeah.
That is about slightly above or about 12,000 United States dollars. Yeah, so Kenyan shillings 1.6, around 12,000 USD. Yeah, for the piece of land that we've already gone through a few pieces of land, and this
I shared for so long. This is what I wanted to say on that. The husband was, what is the name? Ian was pressurizing the girl to be open, but Anika refused. They had to cut it off. They deleted, but I'm always on them. It's just that I can't share on my phone. And came back after some time, but she could not be honest. I cannot share the entire screen, but if you follow them, you go and watch that video, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. So let me wind up on what they talked about the Bichangas. The allegation number one is that they looked down on them because of their financial position. That one I cannot even give an opinion on because I'm not so sure about that. We can never know. But if that is the case, that is so wrong, just being honest. But for them to say that, unlike the Bichangas, for us, we cannot come out here and talk about people who were once our friends. You heard what they said, guys, that they cannot come out here and give the details because they were once friends. But of course, the Bichangas gave the details, but for them, they are like, we cannot do that. Like, we are not those kind of people to be out here parading issues with people that were once our friends. If you go to the comment section, people are like, that is being shady to the Bichangas, like, you're not like us. We don't do that. You guys do that for content or something. So because of that statement, personally, I'm like, you guys are not being honest. The least that you'd have done is maybe come out here and counter what they said, or maybe agree or disagree. But for you to rubbish in an attempt to kind of tell people that they were lying because they came out here and told people that we never did anything wrong. What are they trying to say? That we never lied or something? They are lying, like the Bichangas are lying. Let me know what you think about that. I think we are done with that part. If you follow them, maybe you want to go and check out that video. Maybe you come to the comment section and let us know your opinion, because personally I was like, BS. So just a recap of the entire video. It was all about telling people to chip in for their, I'd say by then they live a very out of their means, because if you watch these people, it's so funny. The two of them, because they're asking people to chip in on the car loan, and the audience are telling them to sell the car so that they can easen up the financial burden, but of course they cannot. Telling people to dig a borehole in their grandparents' home or something, and I'm like, guys, you're already struggling financially, but you're asking people to do something that is not even a need for you. What's wrong with you guys? Something else that they were asking the audience, I think, rent. Guys, a lot of things. Let them do what they want to do. But personally, it has become monotonous, because if you've been out here for a while, we've been talking about that. If you've been watching them, 99% of the comment section are always like, can you get a job? People are also struggling out here. So a minute, guys. Yeah, guys. So that is what the audience have been telling them. Get a job and stop this nonsense. You cannot be out here. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They were also telling the audience to buy land for them. Crazy. That's a need. No, that's a want. It's not a need. So it's crazy. Guys, people want to expose me out here. Yeah. Guys, the positive reactors will know my business. So this is what I was saying. Um, they did a lot, asking people to buy them land. Like, what are you? What is the problem with you, the Rakistani couple? Mm, a lot of things. Ian saying that he needs to pick his friends wisely. I think it's the ex-friends who needs to pick their friends wisely or something. So um that is it, guys. Let me know what you think about that. And of course, if you've not liked the live, please, if you can. Now let's move to the Matikos, because I know most of you do not even follow these guys. But for now, let's go to Nyabuhanze, the YouTube village. So, guys, I saw a video which was so sad, honestly. Finally, I saw Matiko's dad speak. Hey, what can I say about these people? Because this is what the dad said. Apparently, the Marwas bought, in quotes, land from them. And guess how much they pay them in installments? 500 shillings. If you don't come from Kenya, 500 shillings is like $3. And they sold, or rather, they bought this land for $1,000. That's no, he said 100,000 Kenyan shillings. That's around 80. That's around $800. And you pay someone in installments of 500 shillings. Wow. Hey, let me share that screen because I didn't know things are that bad. I thought it's just a Lambo girl buying land from a drunkard. I'm saying that respectfully, but that is the case. You don't buy land from a drunkard and you don't engage the family. Basically, you're grabbing that land because it's not on fair terms. You understand? Because this person is just there to get something to go and buy alcohol, but you there, your intention is just to get property. I thought that is the case, and of course, because I'm on that subject, let me talk about. Let me correct what I said yesterday. I said that Ernesto is the one who sold the land to Lambogal. No, it's Ernesto's brother, Mureni. I thought that's a Meru name. I'm digressing. So, guys, do I know even how to do a live? I think I'm supposed to give you guys to read some of your comments. Just pardon me, guys. Let me start somewhere here. They seem like kids playing life mode by begging. Hey, chai, that's what they do. Rose said that if you go to the very early videos, you can see Ian has deep issues. Very much agree. Rose Lee, thank you so much for sharing your comment. Griffin said that listening to him and Kenge talk. Yeah, by the way, similar people in terms of character. Griffin said that Mary Moses blessings. Let me read this. Rob Nack, let me show the comments. Rob Nack said that they are just ungrateful. Hmm? It is the Bichangas that introduced them to their subscribers and even to start them off. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, it's so shameless of them to come for the Bichangas, because there are some people that will help you in life that you're left thinking that even if you fall out, do it respectfully, because at the end of the day, without them, you'd be so far behind. You understand? So thank you so much for sharing that. I understand. I agree with you. what is this person saying? Those people are nobody's friends. They are opportunistic scammers. I agree 100%. Pekere said that I think you're chatting with Chai R. Gladys said that I think Corey was replying to the video that was deleted and explaining himself. I just wish they all solved the issues behind the scenes. Yeah, I agree with you, Gladys. But to be super honest, I respect the Bichangas for giving the details. You understand? But for the Rakistani to come out and try to gaslight the audience, like, oh, we don't do what the Bichangas did. You're rubbishing what they said, but um, you're not justifying your answer. When you come out and tell people we didn't do anything wrong, I don't respect that, honestly. Buy land for them. Yeah, Lucy, that is what they said. Kerry, this man has too much time on his hands. Yeah, that is what the audience are telling him. Griffin said that it's so disgusting to think that YouTube is their niche for begging. I agree. Diana said that they've been watching too many Nyabwanze. I'm so certain that Mura Senso is their what do we call? They look up on Marwa, honestly, because the begging is too much. Dan said that they've been watching too many. Yeah. Chai said that if YouTube is not paying that much, yes, find work to do. That village is going to get worse. I agree. So they are now new to scamming neotrends. Are they new to scamming? Let me pin your comments. Good evening, chat. Nancy, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I think you were even here yesterday. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, if I didn't read your comment, I really apologize for that because I'm still orienting myself on this. So, guys, let me share the screen to what Matikos' dad said. It was super sad. Guys, can you imagine you sell your land? Because to begin with, for you to, I don't know the worth of their land down there, but I had Gintu. If I'm to take his word for what it is, he said that it's supposed to be around 4,000 USD, but Matiko sold less than 1,000 USD. But now the Marwas are paying this family 500 shillings in installments. What is that? Crazy. Let me share the screen. Guys, I'm looking for that screen. I think I need to be downloading before I come out here because I'm taking your time. I'm doing this thing in Kenya we say kienyeji. Finally meeting.
I hear the
Ginty took us in circles. I thought he will come in contact with Mura Senso.
US dollars. They can even get a plot, which is a very narcotic. Plots are going up to and destroy their property. Medical and non-satious. will have a work to do. Even if it's digging a grave, we will dig a grave one day. Even if that village fool has something which is not reconciled at the village, but one day you will go and fetch some firewood to come and cook. Even if there's something that you can tell even a village fool, can you go and just put fire and make sure that the ugali is just coming out? But now they want to subject this kind of the family into narcotic, psychopathic, and destroy their property. Ile ploti walikulipanga wakamaliza. Alilipa shilingi ngapi?
Analipa kidogo.
Kidogo.
Tupatana laki. Sasa
amepatia laki.
Akumetia laki. Ilipata laki, lakini analipa kidogo nusu.
So plot uliuza laki. Imagine guys, they are subject.
Guys, lucky is 1,000 USD. That's around 100,000 Kenyan shillings.
Into a way that they can sell a plot at imagine 900 US dollars. They can even get a plot, which is a very narcotic. Plots are going up to 3,500, 4,000, 4,500, even up to 10,000 US dollars. But they're just talking about, let us give you 900 US dollars so they can just pick a plot, and they have not paid the full money. They're paying a quarter up to this kind of the time. 100,000 Kenya shillings is becoming a problem. And the fact is, it's very stupid because somebody who can just talk.
Guys, I'm waiting. I'm trying to find the place where the dad himself was giving his accounts, like telling people how much is being paid in installments, which he said 500 Kenyan shillings. Let's watch.
Talk about going to be buying a land. Just send it into, I can just purchase it for you. And I think now this kind of an area, it's because of, you can talk about, sasa alikujaje mpaka mkaagri, ukamuuzia ploti.
Muli, tautija nikucha hapa. Kamuuzia ploti. Sasa, kwa nini msemi tuwata laki moja? Sasa analipa nusu. Bado hajamaliza.
Hajawahi maliza. Na ukienda huko anakuambia aje?
Mimi si muumbi. Nikienda, niseme kweli, nikienda. Kama ni sita, anapata 1,500.
So he's talking about whenever he goes there, he's always talking about whenever he reaches there, he's always given 1,000 shillings, 500 shillings, arafu.
Guys, how sad is that? Tell me, guys, how sad is that? Yeah, Mr. Nice, I can see you. Gintu is a character, super funny. So, guys, you heard, because I just wanted you to hear from the dad himself. You know, because the positive people might be watching and they're like, that is Gintu's words. No, that is the dad said that they sold it a long time ago, but they've never received the total amount that they were selling the land for. When he goes to complain about the payment, these people give him, guess how much? 500 Kenyan shillings. That's around $2 to $3. Yeah. $2 to $3. Can you imagine? And of course, it got to a point that Matikos' dad was asking for the land back or something. No, when he complains that how can we do this because it's so unfair what you're doing, the family would tell him to give them their money back so that he can take back their land, so that he can take back his land. Guys, of course, you know, these people come from the village, they're not working. So, of course, maybe they take the 500 shillings, they go buy the vegetables, they take another 500. You know, of course, you don't expect them to have the land, to have the total amount to give them back so that they can reclaim their land. Guys, Fakere is reminding you guys to like the video, to like the live stream. I'd really appreciate if you can. So, guys, how sad is that? How sad is that? I cannot believe, like, I've never seen anything like that, because if you want land, you come with the total amount, or at least something sensible, maybe 3 installments or 4, but you're paying someone 500 shillings, you'll pay them for how long? Until you finish. Like, that really pissed me off. I've never felt for some, like, I think if there's something so bad in this world, not only poverty, but being in that state. Nyabwanze people. I'm sorry to say this, but these people, like, you remember that time that I came out here and shared the video where David Jr. was assaulting a 13, is it 13 or 14-year-old girl? And there are men watching him do that, and they don't do anything about that. The same family has been harassing the entire village, and they don't do anything about that. And I came out here giving my opinion, and the positive idiots was saying that I was calling for mob justice. Like I said what I said, because some of the things that these people do, they should not be left like just doing continue. Yeah, by then the girl was 11 years. It's so sad. I thought poverty is the worst thing that anyone can be. being poor is the worst thing, I thought, but now being in that state of most of the Nyabwanze villagers, it's the worst, honestly. It's the worst. Let me know what you think, because I think I'm getting into my feelings. Like, what? Like, these people are grabbers. I said it. They grab people's land, because you take someone's land and you pay them in installments of 500 shillings. You're grabbing, you're stealing, you're a thief. You're taking advantage of people with no money or something. Hey, guys, let me put on the lights and I'll be. What is worse than being in that village? Like, that is crazy. And of course, something on a lighter note, because I don't know if that is the case, but the dad said this about the son's wife. Let me share that screen. That was around 40.
Sasa mpaka saa hii sasa na mke wake, je, unajua mahali yuko? Mke wa Matiko ako Sirari. Na mshawi mtembelea?
Na ule mto hapa, ule mto
ni Daudi
na mto hapa
akachukua na kila kitu,
akamwangia huko,
akaenda kumpangia
mama. Anajua
mama anajua. So it means that there's a misconception,
Guys, did you hear what he said? Because we are listening to Matikos' dad. It's not about what Gintu said, because sometimes I share some screens out here and you're like, Neo, take it with a pinch of salt. But that is what the dad is saying. Apparently, David Jr. took Matikos' wife to the Nyabwanze Center, rented a space there. I don't know how true that is, but that is what the dad said. Apparently, they even went, they know where she lives, and they are accusing David Jr. of doing that. I agree with them. I don't know for sure, but I tend to. By then, let me know what you think about that. Let me read some of your comments. Gladys here, a lot is happening in that village. Like, we can't even keep up. Yes, that is what Lucy said. Our people perishing because of a lot of things at this point. Let me read what you said. Our people perish due to lack of knowledge. Yeah. I think, by the way, that is what some of these people in that village suffer from. Lack of knowledge, because you don't know your rights. If someone is paying you 500 shillings, You can reclaim that land through so many means. You know, that is so sad. I don't even know how to put my words to grace exactly, but the way poor, let me share your screen. Fekere said Kondad was kicked out in his own village allegedly. Maybe. Hey, I agree. I agree because hey, the way these people are enriching themselves through people's properties, crazy. I agree with you, Chai R. David Jr. is doing too much. People should watch out because he does anything. He can do anything and get away with it. Like no one can do anything to him. He's so free to do anything. Like no one can he can step up. I don't know. So sad, cold rich family in Adanze village. I agree, Griffins, it's so sad. Kerry, I think it has been going on for a while, to be honest. Yeah, that girl was 11 years. Yeah, it will be too late. They would have lost their entire property. Mark John, thank you so much for joining. You said that they don't know the things. They don't know that the things we do in this earth has karma attached to it, whether good or bad. It's crazy how they can carry on without no care. I agree, 100%. Chayar said that these villagers are living on money because land is wealth. What we all try to acquire is land. Yeah. And they sell the land for peanuts and become renters. I agree. Mark John, that is what a lot of people are saying. Like, the local administration should do something about it. Yesterday, I was talking about the families doing something because I believe that in each family, you'll not miss maybe 2 or 3 people that have gone out there, they're educated, they are knowledgeable to put a stop to these land sale. You understand? Because even one person in a family can decide. You just preach that don't dare to buy land from any of my family members, and they'll not. I don't know about that village, but where I come from, should one family member object to the sale of land, you'll not dare. By the way, I agree with you because where I come from, they've passed a law in our area. I think it's even the entire constituency, or is it the buyers that put out this law for your dad to sell a piece of land? The children are supposed to sign. The entire family are supposed to sign because apparently, if you buy the land and maybe the dad sells a land or your sibling sells a land, you can object in court. But of course, it comes with the cost. And most of these people don't want to subject themselves to that, not even willingly, but of course, for the lawyer, they'll need some money to do that work. So just so sad. Poverty, lack of knowledge is what is causing all these things. Because I was even thinking about Murimi in the saga that is happening between him and deemwango, because I was thinking, can the family reclaim that land? Because there are some things that you can put across, like this person is a drunkard. As a family, we do not agree. But of course, as I said, I don't know how those people down there operate. But where I come from, you can challenge sale of land by one of your family members. You're like, no, he was not in his right sense. He cannot transact. And of course, the villagers know people, if someone is drinking too much. But then I'm so surprised that no one is challenging. Even Ernesto and the dad can do something about it. But I know because they were ambushed, They were caught by surprise because if they knew in advance that Lambogan, let me scroll down so that I can know whenever anyone comments. Maybe you cannot hear me. Yeah. So, guys, this is what I was saying. If Ernesto and the dad knew in advance that Lambogan wants to grab, I'll use that term, grab the land from Murimi, they would have stopped. They would have stopped the sale. It's very possible, guys, because you just stop it. You meet the chief, the area chief, and tell him that we do not approve of that. We do not approve of that because of so many reasons. Maybe you might say that he's a drunkard. Maybe you can say that the children are still young. We don't see a need for him to sell the piece of land. Like, you're so free to share any reason that is making you think that your family should not be selling the land. I'm so surprised that they don't try to stop through that route. But of course, as I said, every constituency is so different from each other. So I don't know how they operate there. Dan said that Grace seems the way, but selling yourself to respect it's worth it. Chayar said that the land deal cannot be legal. The seller was drunk. Yes, let me pin this comment. Yeah, money talks. Not unless these villagers have a large. I don't understand how they keep selling. I honestly do not understand. Yeah, so guys, yeah, so guys, the last one before we call it a day, I think that was it. So before we call it a day, Lambogan was out here. Not Lambogan, the dad. Matikos' dad claimed that Nivea Jr. took the son's wife. I think I shared, did I? I hope I did, because that is what he said. For me, it was so funny. But I hope that is not the case, because what? That is now doing too much. That is now doing too much. Let me share with you a screen out here about Lambogan, because the uncultured one is out here. African tigress called Lambogan, uncultured human being.
Brother's beautiful place. Morning, I woke up and I'm here at my brother's beautiful place. So beautiful. His name is Marwa, and then I have a visitor here. Mambo Vip.
What?
Say hello to my subscribers.
Hello, fine. Thank you. Now coming to
Can you tell me your Kiingereza? Tu age skuri. He's telling me how will I say in English. I'm like, you didn't go to school.
That laughter is so unnecessary, guys. Like, guys, the laughter is just so. I don't know if, guys. Let me tell you what I got from the laughter, because the poor guy was like, I don't know how to say that in English. How do I say it? And that was Lambo girl's reaction. Like, you didn't go to school. You know, like that laughter. I'm imagining if this is someone that really wanted to go to school but he didn't, or maybe he's just struggling to put the words to greet people in English. But here, they in my 20s is responding to you in this way. Guys, you know that in Kenya, before we had a president that made education free, at least the primary level of education. People really wanted to go to school, but they could not. Doesn't mean that you have to go to school to know English. Some people just know it. But for someone that is struggling, a Lambo girl is laughing. In my 20s, laughter. Like you're laughing at someone who didn't go to school. Like this girl is just something else. Dan said that, okay, who thinks New York is capital? Right? You're laughing, but you're going around the world telling people that, yeah, I'm the capital city of the US. 70 countries in my 20s. Basie Jr. took Matikos' wife because the old Nepalese sold out money on culture, traditions. Yeah, because of course we all know that we are not supposed to sell the ancestral land. By the way, if there is a village that is super interesting, guys, I don't know for you, but personally, I'm always like, what? Because the places that I know, it doesn't even come to your mind about selling the land that you were given by your parents. Unless you went, did your work, did your hustles, bought land, you go broke, sell it, the one that you bought. But these people are just different. Travel the world and learned absolutely nothing. I agree with you. Lucy said that that's very insensitive. I'm sure everyone would like to go to school. I agree. The way she's laughing, unnecessarily laughing in my 20s, forever 20. I saw someone saying that Labogan should do a major party the day that she will decide to turn 30 something. I think she'll even skip the 30s, go directly to the 40s. Guys, 1 hour 7 minutes. I'm loving the live streams. I'm really loving too much. I really enjoy it. That's why I'm taking 1 hour 7 minutes. The times that I was doing the premieres, I think the longest video I've ever uploaded, maybe 40 minutes, but this one, I'm loving it. I think it's because we get to interact on a live chat, which I love. And guys, I really appreciate you. Every one of you that joins the lives, the premieres. Let me talk about the lives the past 2 days, the past 1 day and today. Thank you so much for joining. Like, you really motivate me. You make me just want to stay out here without leaving. Dan said that all right, everyone got to get to work unless someone can get. You want someone? Are you in your 20s, Dan? Because deemwango says that people in their 20s are the only people that are making it. Poverty is the problem, and they flaunt the money on people's faces, plus bringing wazungus to make them more popular. Yeah, these muzungus are for content, nothing else. They are being used for content. Guys, I agree with Diane. We need to go and work. Unless someone wants to sponsor us. I saw mayuguno on Lambo Girls, not mayuguno on Nairobi Teachers Premier. He was crying about losing a donor to, I forgot the name, this guy that is always so unbothered, I'm sorry, coming out here with have baked stories. But basically, Mayugno was crying because he lost a donor. So, yeah, if you're in your 20s, then you're good to go. Then in your 20s, you're good to go. Forever 20 girl. Guys, you're not leaving. I think I'll have to leave because, as Diane said, we go and work. Tomorrow, guys, let's meet. We do some entertainment and we move on. We keep working because unless you've been in your 20s for the past 20 years, in your 20s, no, 40, I think that does not make sense. Unless you've been in your 20s for the past 30 years, then you're good to go. If that is not your case, can we go and work? And we meet each other tomorrow because once you get a donators, tell them about, yeah, Dan, please, you need to tag me too because unless you're in your 20s, guys, let me see you tomorrow, honestly. Thank you so much once again. Kindly confirm if you've liked the video, please. Kindly confirm if you've liked, and of course I'll appreciate if you can come to the comment section after the live is over. Come to the live's comment section and share that you came from the live. Is that a tongue twister or something? You guys are just so funny. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. I need to close the door, or maybe the last person will. That is what we say in Kenya. Wa mwisho afunge mlango. I'm getting too comfortable in this life. I'm looking for. When you get one, tag me. Is mayugno. Mayuguno is harassing the Kenyan boys out here. Bye, new and everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kerry, for joining. I appreciate you so much. And I love you honestly because you love me. For you to always choose to always come to watch, and you don't only do that, you always come to the comment section. I always see you there. Thank you so much for loving me because I love you right back. Oh, thank you so much, Lucy. Guys, I need you to leave because we are done. Thank you so much, Lucy. Guys, confirm if you've liked the video. If not, please, before you leave, kindly like the video before you leave. Chai, go easy on her. I'm getting too comfortable. That laughter is not for a live. Guys, you're making me too comfortable out here. That is not how it's supposed to go. Please. My keyboard is making a lot of noise. Bye, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. By then, I really enjoyed today's live. Thank you so much, Nairobi teacher. Kindly go and check him out. If he came out here earlier, I really appreciate him. Very nice people. Very nice people out there. Chai R is wishing you a lovely, lovely day ahead. But Chai R, it's night out here, so Gladys, go easy on our 20s. You cannot be disturbing us in our 20s. allow us to enjoy our 20s. Guys, I need to do some lighting. Like, you can't even see me. Like, it's super dark. I think I need to do some proper settings because it's so bright, but I cannot see myself up there. But thank you for bearing with the situation. Daytime for me. Oh, Chai R. It's night over here. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you. I always see you. Guys, it seems I need to leave so that you can leave because you guys have decided we are not going anywhere. So, Chai R, thank you so much. I always see you in the comment section most of the times. Anyone that has ever shared a comment in the comment section, I know you. Just I see your name anywhere on this platform, and I always like, yeah, I see you. Thank you so much. Me too, just having breakfast. Oh, enjoy your breakfast, enjoy your day. And of course, if you're in my time zone, enjoy your evening. Guys, allow me to leave because I'm too comfortable. I'm outgoing out here. I think I'm the problem. You're not the problem, guys. I'm the problem. I need to leave so that you can leave. Thank you so much. Yeah, Lucy, I'm so dark there. Just look, I can't even see myself, and I want to tell you to look at me. Can you even see me? Let me be on a bigger screen. Oh my goodness, guys, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you. I hope you've liked, I hope you've subscribed, I hope you've turned on the notification bell on, and of course, I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, peace. Bye. Yeah. Lucy, thank you so much for being a super mod. I also saw Faye Kere. I saw Kemi Klaus. Thank you so much for joining, Lucy. Thank you so much for the work. A well done work. I really, really love you and I really appreciate you. Ciao. Gladys, ciao, ciao. Bye. Guys, bye.